U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Before the end of October, all users who place an order for FC26 coins on U7 Buy for their first order of FC26 coins can enjoy a plus 10% coin bonus. Using my discount code Inception can get an additional 8% discount. All right, guys, today we have a new evolution to check out. We just did the pack opening for the Max 88 icon upgrades. Honestly, didn't really get anything crazy for people. I mean, you know, it is what it is over here, you know. I got like 2 players that were like 230k, 220k, something like that, right? Something along the lines of that. Anyways, new evolution today is called Curse on the Left. I don't think we're going to talk about this one for too long, but there are some choices that could be pretty cool. If you want to go down this route of doing this evolution, I don't think you pay for anything. Oh, you pay 25k for it. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, let me see what some of the options are here. So Marcus Rashford by default. You know, I'm not going to really look into this card that much, mainly because... I mean, dude, think of it like this, right? If the SBC card is okay, by the way, SBC wise for Marcus Rashford, because there's 2 different variations of the card, I'd probably do this one more than the other one, just because this one has the regular finesse, because we were like, oh, you can just give finesse shot plus from the season pass. Yes, but you can still give it to other people too. You have to always take that into consideration. It's the same thing as back in the day with people talking about Ruud Hullit's SBC, and they're like, oh, but you can give... What was it back in the day, boys? Was it Anticipate or Intercept? I think it was one or the other from the season pass. And once you gave that, it transformed the card in its entirety. But again, from that season pass thing, you can give it to different players, right? So with Rashford, like, that's always the one that people look at the most. I mean, pretty default stuff, right? You give him a finisher chemistry style, improve the dribbling and the finishing. But what you're doing with this one is you're getting a cheaper alternative to a card that is more meta, but not that like crazy either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still performs well in the meta of the game. You can still score opportunities, but it does stray away a little bit for sure. Excuse me. Still a little bit sick. Still got that cough going. Anyways, let me get some water here. Hopefully this actually has water. Yes, it does. It has a little bit. Need to go get more. Okay. Doku is the next one. Let's see what Doku looks like. Oh, this card is significantly better. Oh yeah. Yeah, and you get what do you get? So you get stat improvements and then press proven, enforcer, quick step, trickster, inventive. You know what it is for me? So Doku is cool, but like when you're 4-star, 3-star, and you're played on the left-hand side, you need at least a regular finesse. With how this game plays out, you know, some people kind of parking the bus and stuff a little bit. Most of your attacking plays kind of go around that. It's literally just dribbling and just working like that attacking AI space for a finesse shot, right? Rashford or Doku for the Evo. Well, I wouldn't really look at Rashford too much. Doku looks a little bit better though. I think he looks a little bit more logical. Does he have quick step and rapid? He has quick step and rapid. Well, yeah. So he's actually. So what's good about this card is that if you went in the direction, even giving him a finisher, to be honest, if you went in the direction of giving him a finisher, the pace is the way that it is, but he has quick step and rapid, which is literally the compensator for pace. And then if you want, you could also go down the direction of giving him a hawk or a hunter. Probably a hunter. You know what I'm saying? Little bit. Gabriel Silva, let's take a look here. This would be sentimental value FC over here, buddy. Absolute sentimental value for a Santa Clara player. I think he probably has a better evolution, to be honest with you. I think that there's probably better options in general, but the improvements for this card is pretty cool. I think the big deal with this card is the way that he's formatted for what you would end up giving him. So again, it's a situation where the way that he looks, left mid position is great because he has inside forward plus plus, all that stuff is awesome. The only problem is that, again, he doesn't really have a finesse shot, so you'd have to provide that to him. But does he look pretty cool in a marksman chemistry style? He does, right? You get the nice little dribbling boost in the card. Shooting is there as well. Physical is improved. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like if I didn't have any other evolution choice for like anything else, I'd probably go down this route as well, just because, not probably, I actually would, because Santa Clara is a sentimental like team for me, something else source, you know what I'm saying? So in that sense, it'd be really cool.
Pedro Neto is another card too. Let's take a look at what he looks like. Yeah, his improvements are pretty good too. You can go in the route of giving him a hunter as well. He has a rapid, a quick step, and a press proven, and he gets a left mid position change. Yeah, this one would be pretty good too to go down the route of. Not bad as well. This is if you don't care about doing the finesse shot meta of when you get that cut inside angle, you go for the finesse shot. Because with Pedro Neto, he's left-footed on the left-hand side. That's the main thing. He can play on the right-hand side, but you also get that inside forward in the left mid position, right? Like if you go to the rare gold version of his card, he does not have that for the left mid. So you are providing that for the card. So meta-wise, it would make more sense. You're putting his finishing at least at 85. The only unfortunate thing is that he obviously doesn't have any meta shooting playstyles, right? No finesse shots, no press proof or no driven shots or anything like that, right? So a little bit weird in that sense too. This card is trending on the bins. He was one of the cards that are here, right here. Why do these trend? Is it because people could make? Are they still silver cards at that rating? I don't know if it works that way. Is it because is he a lengthy player? Why is this card trending? I mean, honestly, he doesn't look bad. For cards like this, though, it is pointless to do the whole left mid situation for him. Is it though? I mean, with the shooting, it kind of is. Because I was thinking, like, if you play a 3-back, which barely anybody does, but if you did, inside forward for left mid, maybe, you know. That's only if you play 3-back, to be honest with you. It's only if you do that. Let's see, curse on the left for Gabriel Jesus or Gabriel Silva. My homie G. Chain evolution for this one. Yeah, so the way that they formatted this evolution, it's still kind of cool. You just got to be mindful of the way that the dribbling is, right? So reactions, ball control, and dribbling is on the lower side, but the agility and balance is high. So because they do that, and then you can give them a hunter, the usability of the cards actually goes up quite a bit, right? You have to add him into a lot of chain evolutions to make him like this, though. But you know what's cool about him? He at least has a finesse shot on the inside forward. So if you're doing it for sentimental value, that could be really cool. Other main problem, though, is obviously passing. Like, passing is not there. That would be annoying from time to time, too, for sure. Let's see here. Lucas Paqueta curse on the left. Yeah, they format the dribbling the same for all the cards, eh? Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, you could do this too. Case is in a good area. It actually kind of changes his card quite a bit. Hunter Chemistry saw mid 80s for shooting. Yeah, usability is there. Same exact situation, right? You don't have finesse shot, but you have a left-footed player on the left-hand side, right? That has 5-star, 4-star. That's actually not bad. Oh yeah, because he by default has 5-star, 4-star. It's actually a pretty big deal, right? Not too bad. But he probably doesn't have any running playstyles, I don't think, right? I mean, he has rapid, but rapid is more for on the ball. No quick step on the card. So it depends what his body type would feel like in game too. There's Yilmaz, there's Yildiz. Yeah, look, they did the same to all the cards. Like the way that they format their dribbling is for you to give a hunter to. But that's why Gabriel Silva is the top one, because you don't have to do that. And that so the dribbling is formatted the way that it is, but you can give him a marksman. That's a really big deal. Really, really big deal in that regard. Gabriel Silva, curse on the left for Alvaro for honestly not horrible if you play him as a left mid in a 3-back formation. Not horrible. If you gave him a hunter, like it's a card that has defensive stats, he's left-footed on the left-hand side. Not horrible. If you play 3-back, that's like the big thing here. But if you play like him in the left back position, he could be okay too, but probably wouldn't really do it on him for those reasons specifically. Bino Gittins. Yeah, not bad for this one actually. Only because, again, because of pace being in a good area and him already having quick step and rapid, just to make him feel more responsive, you could give him a marksman, actually. You could, and you could make his dribbling all in the 90s area. Excuse me, all the 90s area, and he has a regular press proven too. So that's actually a pretty cool upgrade for him. And then if you don't care about the dribbling, you could just go down the route of giving him a hunter chemistry style and then just have higher pace with higher shooting. For Chelsea fans, it's a huge W, to be honest. Just need to add a finesse shot to him, right? But yeah, I think that's like, that covers most of it. It's a paid evolution, but it's one of those ones where like the improvements that they do to certain cards is good. Like again, some cards that already have pace are going to be the ones that trend the most because you don't have to give a marksman to specifically improve the dribbling parts of the card. Because a lot of the times, like if I go to Sancho, for instance, right, the improvement that they give this card in the dribbling department, it makes it usable, but it still makes you want to use them on a hunter, right? But again, the situation with cards like Gabriel Silva is that he already has the pace. So you would just give him a marksman and he has better dribbling, good shooting, but the pace is already there, right? So in that sense, you got to be careful with the choices when it comes to that specifically. But honestly, like it's not a completely terrible evolution to kind of go down, right? Like you can choose a couple of players here that could still be pretty cool in their own ways, right? Because the dribbling is formatted very similar to all the cards. It's just a matter of like whatever their base pace is, right? Like this is really good for the sentimental teams, right? Like that's why Gabriel Silva for me as a sentimental player would be really sick, being from Santa Clara. And there could be some other ones that I think would fit for a lot of people too, because in this route, like you should go with players that you don't think are ever, I tell you guys this all the time in every evolution video, but you should always go down the route of sentimental for evolutions because they are meant for players that just never get any promo cards. Like I don't expect Gabriel Silva to get a promo card this year. Like I don't even think EA knows. The only reason for him to get a promo card this year is if EA just randomly did it. Like they're like, hey, this guy is always trending as an evolution, let's make him a promo card. That's the only reason, because other than that, like they have never, I don't think they've ever dropped a Santa Clara player. I think, you know what, I think last year there might have been like an inform card, maybe, but harder to say, right? So yeah, focus on stuff like that. Make sure you look at players that they have good base pace stats and you can try them on a marksman. That's going to be like the main things to look at, but it's still a pretty decent evolution. It's just more so disliked just because of the fact that you have to pay for it for the most part. But yeah, we'll call it there for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.